one of y'all brothers could look it up, see if this is good. Good. But, Shalom.
Shalom.
First and foremost, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem HaKadosh.
Double honors unto our apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. Much peace and blessings to all you sincere Akim out there that's pushing this 100% truth with all sincerity, faith, and with charity. All right, we're the brothers from Great Millstone, Miami. Coming back out here another Saturday to preach the word of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Okay? And we're just going to go right into the scriptures, into these prophecies, and Lord willing, it's edifying. Okay? And right now, the pot is boiling. The pot is boiling. The bubbles is getting higher and higher, and it's getting ready to boil over. It's getting ready to erupt. Okay. Matter of fact, if nobody got nothing, we could give 2nd Ezra 9. He was holding it. Oh, yeah. Get it. 2nd Ezra 9.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 1. It says, "He answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself, and when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time where it is."
How y'all doing? Shalom, bro. You can get
which he made.
It says,
okay, and that's
hypocrites you can discern the skies.
All right, that's how how are we measuring the times, man? Through the scriptures, man. Our pay attention and reading about the prophecy that was written within the book, and playing, look at the news and the things that are being played out within this world, man. All right,
measuring, this is a measuring stick, or the ruler, or to gauge what time they're in.
Yep.
All right, we at the end. We seeing that way. Yahushua said this is the beginning of sorrows.
Yep.
Moments of war, famine, pestilence, all hell breaking loose. This is the beginning of it. All right, we want these things to happen.
Right.
We want this to happen because we know that this is the beginning of the falling of Esau's kingdom.
Right. And it's not like we're not seeing Esau's kingdom falling. It's not like we haven't seen these major events taking place. Last Saturday they had a solar eclipse, and Elder Yashalom, he had shared a picture where the eclipse passed over. There was a satellite image taken from space, and America was totally dark. You see the whole world is lit. Wow. But America was dark. And the eclipse cast a shadow right over America. You know?
That's a sign.
Right. And back in 2017, you had the Great American Eclipse. It's been signs and things happening over and over. Yet our people, they tempt the Lord because they want to see something in their face shaking them in order for them to say they believe.
If I may say, if you want to see some, I'm gonna give an example. If you want to see some, look at the Euphrates River, man.
Right.
Okay, that's for you niggas that want to see some shit, man. Yeah, that's part of prophecy. That's played down, man. Okay.
And read that. What you got, Brother Krishan? Because Salakia, they want to see something major, but they're seeing major signs. Like if we was trying to teach Jake and tell him what they'll say, oh, you gotta show me. They want to see something. But the things are being shown in the earth, yet our people ignore it.
Because the major signs that they want to see, it's gonna be too late.
Exactly. That's what they want to see. They want to see all hell breaking.
All hell breaking.
Just like when our people were in the wilderness and they told Moses, we want to talk to him. And the Lord came down and they got spooked. They didn't want to talk no more because it's too late. Because if the Lord got to come down physically and talk to you, somebody going to die. Somebody's going to die. Go ahead, bro.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 16, verse 1. The Pharisees also with the Sadducees came and desired him.
See, tempting Yahweh Shai. Go ahead.
That he will shew them a sign from heaven. He answered and said,
right, basically they was testing him. They was trying him. They was testing his gangster, so to speak. Like how Jake say. All right? They wanted to see if the Lord was really dealing with Yahweh Shai. Even though he was doing all type of miracles already, they really doubted him. They played with him. It's like you have a child and your child do some shit they know they're not supposed to do and they looking at you to see what you're going to do. That's what they did to the Lord. Go ahead. And that's what our people always did to the Most High. Being those rebellious children.
Verse 2, he answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. Oh ye,
Right. Talking about, you know, when you see the sky is red in the evening, and the sun is setting and it look pink, I mean it's gonna rain later on. Go ahead.
O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times?
Showing you that our people have the ability to see signs in the earth and predict the events that will take place after. Okay? Meaning our people are not stupid. They have a brain in their head. But yet they don't use it towards the Lord. They use it for wickedness, they use it for carnality, but they don't use it for the spirituality of the Most High.
If I may say, which that's entirely correct, because you have Jakes, it's like you have Jakes in themselves tell you that, oh, we at the end, and like something not right, you know, well, why are these things happening? Oh, what we're talking about that, you know, MOT to the beat, man. Jake joking around, they know we at the end, man. Okay, they're not really that stupid. Okay, they're just ignorant. They don't want to take heed to y'all about Shema Shai, man. They really what that's Zechariah 7:11, man, hard-headed as just man, shrugging his shoulder. Okay, that's what he's doing, man.
Yeah, because Jake has a spiritual umbilical cord with the Most High, regardless or not, but it's not according to knowledge. Right?
They have a zeal, but not according to knowledge.
Right.
You said it? Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, they got a zeal, but not according to knowledge. So our people know what's going on. They feel something that's coming, but they don't know what exactly is going to be.
Fucking entree that just hide his head in the dirt. Right. That's our people.
So, but their natural instinct is, I gotta keep working, I gotta continue doing my wickedness. But the scriptures tells you what's gonna happen, all right? That's why the Lord has set up prophets to warn our people to come out and tell our people to come back to the Lord, all right?
And if I may add, not only like the warning is issued way before things are gonna happen. Beat times, he sends his servants beat times, you know? The Lord sent his man before all hell breaks loose to warn his people. You know, but hey, Jake's so simple-minded, you know. Jake don't want to take heed, man. Jake don't want to listen to the prophets.
They're not a part of the elect, man.
They don't want to listen to the Lord.
Right.
The elect have attained that the rest was blinded. It's just the Lord showing you that these people are wicked. Willingly wicked, man.
Oh, yeah. Willingly.
We are at highways and hedges. They hear this truth on every platform. Even the base, you know, regular Israelites, they hear the base of what we're talking about. Our people just don't want to hearken. That's their business. They don't want to hearken, all right. But while y'all Shema Shai, we hearken.
Yeah. And they got to pay for that. Scripture tell you it's a judgment. The day of judgment, the Lord's going, you know, everything is going to be accounted for.
I got Zechariah chapter 7, verse 11. It says, but they refused to hearken and pulled away the shoulder and stopped their ears that they should not hear. Yeah, they made their hearts as an adamant stone, lest they should hear the law in the words which the Lord of hosts hath sent in his spirit by the former prophets. Therefore came a great wrath from the Lord of hosts. Okay, cause and effect, that problem is one, man. You told me, you said, at no, all my counsel. Okay, you shrugged the shoulder. Where is that physically, you know, mentally, spiritually? Okay, you didn't want to take heed to Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Okay, there's a effect on that. It's a judgment.
Being rebellious. You're being rebellious. So now that you're rebellious, you gotta cut that castle out.
You're still holding that together now. You can read it now.
Back in 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 3, therefore when there shall be seen earthquakes and upwards of the people in the world, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. He said, for like as all that is made in the world had a beginning and the end is manifest. Even so, the
so like the natural disasters, even these disasters that are not natural, meaning man-made, because the so-called white man Esau Edom has earthquake machines. They got things they can create earthquakes. They have direct energy weapons where they can create fires in the earth. Okay. They have the technology. They have the HARP machine, HARP program, where they could create hurricanes and storms. But we have to realize and understand who gave this man this technology. Was it not prophesied?
Yeah.
That matter of fact, somebody get Revelation 6 and 4. Bible question.
I got it.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 6, verse 4. And there went out another horse that was red.
And these are one of the 4 horsemen or horses of the apocalypse. The 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. The red one, right? Which you had the red one, the black one, the pale one, and you had the white one, right?
Mm-hmm.
The red one is Esau Edom.
Right.
Okay, and this is what it says about him. Go ahead.
And power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth.
To take peace from the earth. That's why there's nothing but war going on in the earth.
Mm-hmm.
So if those gutter rats over there in the so-called Middle East claiming to be us were the true people, why are they causing more war to happen?
So there shall be peace when we get into that land. There shall be no more war.
Because Lord willing, we up there to lay when the Most High set us up. The nations ain't gonna go to war against us. They're not gonna be able to. It's gonna be like a giant beating up a baby. You feel me? It's no a baby can't make war with a giant. The Most High give us that power. We're just gonna go in and just crush them. Which it tell you in 2nd Ezra 13 that when Yahushua returns and you have all those armies, he's just gonna blow them all away like nothing. So there will be no war when we get into power.
Because that's why Amalek, what he does is he goes into these countries, he establishes, and he gives them the wine, and he establishes something called the centralized banks, which is really doing nothing but enslaving the countries to the benefit, because Amalek, which is Esau, all right, he owns the majority of all the countries that's on earth, man.
Right, through the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund.
And you're indebted to him.
They loan these nations money, and at the same time, in order for them to get the money, they have to agree to certain terms and conditions.
Right.
You have to implement these policies in your government.
You gotta put a McDonald's in the corner.
You know, you gotta get your people to take the V.
Woman right.
Right, you gotta implement shit like that.
That's basically Habakkuk too. Esau, he can't stay at home.
Right.
He just has to go somewhere and fuck with people. Bring people, put his philosophy upon people.
Yeah, because once they loan these different nations money, it's like anytime you go get a loan and you don't have good credit, but you really need the loan, you may do a payday loan or an auto loan. You let them hold your fucking car. If you own the title to your car, you leverage the title of your car, or you may own a home, you leverage the deed to your home to get a loan. These nations, what is their collateral?
Right.
The citizens, the people that live in those nations. They're leveraging the people. Just like America today, every so-called United States citizen is really a slave to the Federal Reserve Bank.
Yup.
And your social security number, that's why you have one. Right, you're a commodity.
Because America's a corporation before it's actually a country. America was founded as a corporation. That's why
They have a president.
Yup.
Corporations have presidents.
Yup. There you go.
That's why they're big to central people as well. Not only through the central banking, but also through import and export. We import stuff. They're still able to sanction countries through that central bank.
If I may add, brother, we're the biggest consumers on all the earth.
Wow.
That's why you got Uber Eats. That's why you got DoorDash. That's why you got fucking the NFL with the Super Bowl and all this bullshit. The UFC. America is the biggest. That's why all these countries come to America. They want to consume. But who is the biggest consumer? That's Jake.
Scripture tell you that the inhabitants of Babylon live deliciously. That's in Revelation 18 if somebody want to hold that, but y'all got it.
Because that's one of the curses. You shall go there for all things.
Right. And that's us here in America, first and foremost, because our people are the biggest consumers here in America. All our people do is, as soon as they get money, they give it right back to the so-called white man.
I got 18, Revelation 18 for you. Straight to the point.
You can start at 1, and then you can
God.
start at 1. You can jump down.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from earth, so like come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. Verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is falling. Alright, which is America. Babylon, when you read Revelation the 18th chapter, the 2nd verse, it's talking about America, alright, the United States. Alright, because America is modern day Babylon, America is modern day Egypt and Sodom, okay, according to the scriptures.
This means what? Confusion.
Right, confusion.
Mixture.
Right.
And the main way this country has been mixed is by all the people that's here. Different nations of people that's here.
Verse 3. The Spirit. For all nations.
Yep.
Well, I'm going to finish off verse 2. Salaki. It is fallen and is become the habitation of devils and the hold of every foul spirit and cage of every unclean and hateful bird.
Right, we break that down now.
God, because America is a rotten it's a rotten pot, man. You have all the demons is a concentration of demons in America, all right? You got all these heathens over here, you know, you got our people committing wickedness. Okay, the scriptures tells you that, you know, our Lord Yahweh Shah was gonna be crucified once again in this country, all right, which is actually spirit, is a spirit, because America is the most country that indulges in wickedness.
They profit off of wickedness.
Right.
They buy and sell wickedness.
It's gonna be destroyed. The only thing that's gonna live on this land is foul spirits
Yep.
and desert animals, as the scripture said.
Yep. Desert creatures like screeching owls and satyrs and you know, lizards, shit. All type of, you know,
Those that can live in deserts.
right, reptiles and shit, cockroaches and shit.
And let me add too, brother, the country that pushes that LG, you know, alphabet community is America. And they push that against all these other nations.
That's that wine. It's a part of that wine.
Fine, right.
So I said especially salt.
Con.
Yep.
If I may add, brother, you know, hey, what does America push? You know, you can come out here, be who you want to be, and live how you want to be.
Right, do as thou wilt.
You can marry a tree in America.
Yeah.
You can marry a tree in America.
And that's why, hey, that's why, you know, it's a bunch of people here, because people, hey, certain countries, they don't allow you to do certain things. So what people gonna do? They gonna migrate over here. Oh, yeah, I can have a better life, this and that. You know.
Especially those groups that
And
they run over here to come do porn.
Mm-hmm.
They can't do porn in the country.
Yeah.
And them Arab women, Ishmaelite women, like Mia Khalifa.
right.
Yeah. Hey, they want, you know, in her country, they want to kill her.
Right.
She can't go back over there.
They put her ass to death.
We haven't even gone into how America was actually established, modern day America, when the so-called conquistadors came, which is Esau. That's why the place got to get destroyed.
That's why I said thus with violence shall that great city be thrown down, because how was America built? On violence.
Violence.
So it got to
bloodshed.
be taken out the same way, like it alludes or it says in Numbers 35.
Yeah, that's the spirit I was thinking of, too.
Keep going up.
Verse 3. For all nations.
All nations, meaning all of them. Meaning, go ahead, Salakia.
For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
That's the influence. When someone drinks wine,
Right.
a strong drink, what do you say? That person is under the influence.
Wow.
So America's influence has reached throughout the four corners of the world. That's the wine, not literal wine, because America makes bullshit wine. The good wine comes from Europe.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Italy and
They have
France.
how you say extracted without
They stagger. Yet with someone you get that Isaiah 24. Baba Bashan. Go ahead.
Because you was mentioning wine. It's the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 5. Yeah, also, because he transgresseth by wine. Well, I'll start up one. Behold, his soul which is lifted up is not upright in him.
Right. Who's the him?
That's Esau.
Right.
But the just shall
This
live
whole
by faith.
chapter is going into the destruction of Esau, Edom.
Come.
But the just shall live by faith. Who's the just?
Us.
The Israelites. How are we living by faith? By believing in Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
That's right.
Watching for the prophecies to take place. Hastening the day. Go ahead.
Come, verse 5. Yeah, also because he transgressed by wine, which is those philosophies that were spoken about in Revelation chapter 18. He is proud, he is a proud man, neither keepeth at home, who enlargeth his desire as hell, and is as death, and cannot be satisfied, but gathereth unto him all nations, and heapeth unto him all people. Through what? His philosophy.
And
No.
go ahead.
No, you got it.
And hell is the grave.
Mm-hmm.
So it said he enlargeth his desire as hell. It's just like the ground. You can bury every single body in the ground and there'll still be space left. Meaning this devil can't be satisfied. He's greedy. That's why he wants to put a karagma in you, although he already owns 99% of the world's wealth. They
Right.
call him the 0.001%.
Yeah.
Right.
The super elite that control everything.
He wants to be God.
Right.
He wants to, which is the fourth industrial revolution, which is the spirit was going into. That's called transhumanism, which is the fourth industrial revolution, man. Which is what this devil wants to do, man. He wants to merge man with robot, so he could be able to control. All right, this devil said, "You shall own nothing and be happy," which is why we see America crumbling, financially, because they want to establish that digital system. Man. You got a buzz stop.
Hey, and it's not far-fetched either, because look at the movies that he puts out. RoboCop. You know?
Desensitizing.
Exactly. He puts these things that he wants to do to you people in his movies. You know?
So people watch the movie and think it's just a movie. Alright. You have more in that Revelation, right?
Yeah, something like
Go
that.
ahead, bro.
Isaiah 29:9. Stay yourselves and wonder, cry ye out,
That's what it is.
and cry. They are drunken, but not with wine. They stagger, but not with strong drink. To go into they drunk off the wine of his philosophy. It's not an actual wine. It's just it's not actual wine. It's just philosophy. All right, the way of his life, of his living. He pushes his YOLO spirit upon the whole. That he pushes really satanic Satanism upon the whole world.
Right, witchcraft.
Because he is the physical counterpart of Satan.
Right. And that's literally, he literally did that with Gad and Reuben. They came over and they made them drink alcohol, got them drunk, you know, and got them feeling good. They come just like you do a woman. You want to grease her, you want to slide them, you want to give her a couple drinks so she can let her guard down.
Right.
That's what Esau does. And the literal, the spiritual drink is philosophies like Black Lives Matter.
Yeah.
Now he got our people in a state of being victims rather than standing up for themselves and going out and getting it, because there's opportunities out here. Okay, instead of doing that, no, be a victim. Just blame the white man for everything. Don't take no accountability. Okay. So a person like that can never come into the truth, because we tell them, oh, the Most High put us in slavery because we went off. They don't want to hear that, because they don't want to take no accountability. Shit like that. Now you sucking on the white man's tit forever. Looking for a handout, looking for universal basic income, because you feel like you're entitled. Right? That's that part of that wine. You drinking up feminism. Now a woman don't think she need a man. Boy, you still need a man. You just going to the so-called white man. But your own man, forget about him. Your family, forget about him. And go live it up. That's a part of that wine, to destroy the family.
Wow.
Finish the Revelation.
Back to the book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 3 from the top. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
That's why, like it says, in what's that? Proverbs 20:92, I believe. Okay, when the wicked bear fruit, right?
Yeah.
No, it's okay. When the righteous when the wicked are authority, the people mourn. But when the righteous bear rule, the people rejoice. Roughly paraphrasing. That's why the earth is mourning, because the wicked are in power.
Because the only way that you can govern or rule this world is by the scriptures.
Right.
Right.
If you go out of this blueprint, you're gonna harm the earth.
Right.
And that's what he's been doing. See, an idiot gonna put oil spills and do all that into the ocean.
Right.
Or he's gonna say that food that's bottom feeders are delicacy and take them out the ocean for you to consume and get sick. Also, the ocean gets sick because they can't. Those crustaceans are not eating the filth. It's happening upon the earth, in the water. Are the land sapping, destroying the earth, doing GMOs. When the Lord said don't mix seeds, this nigga mix seeds. He does everything contrary to what the Most High telling us to do. And that's why the earth is out of course.
Right.
This is that's the one. Take peace from earth.
Right. Right. And on every level.
On every level.
Creating wars, destabilizing governments. Okay, setting up puppet leaders, pushing propaganda. All right, having the people brainwashed. That's the so-called white man's track record.
Even the animals are not at peace, man.
The trees.
The trees.
The trees, right.
Deforestation.
Well, that's Isaiah 14. When y'all go down there, no feller shall come against us. That's what the trees gonna say.
Damn, they gonna rejoice. The trees gonna rejoice.
Right.
Cause why? And that's for all. But it's for all nations. All nations, what they do around this going into Christmas. You want to cut down the tree.
Right, and which
Right.
that's the fir tree.
That's the
When
fir
they
tree.
actually read it, it says the fir
fir
tree,
tree.
which is the so-called Christmas
All
tree.
nations cut. You know how many thousands of millions of trees?
And they don't even buy
They
it.
don't plant them back.
Which who's behind Christmas? What does Christmas go back to? Rome.
Yeah.
That's the spirit of Esau.
Yep.
Which you have these other nations, they shouldn't really have nothing to do with that, because Christmas, the lie they give is that it's a Christian religion,
Yeah.
religious holiday.
But they even go deeper than that, to the Babylon Empire.
Oh well, we know that.
But I understand what you're saying.
I'm
as
saying
in
though,
Christmas.
in the worldly sense.
Okay, come on.
But you have people that's not Christians and they celebrate it.
Yup.
You know, you'll have an Amalekite go and celebrate Christmas in a fucking goop, a Buddhist goop. You know, they'll go and celebrate Christmas.
Which?
Right. But that's the spirit, because we know where it really goes back to. You know?
But I understand what you're saying. For Christmas.
Right. But that's because just like even Thanksgiving, you got niggas around the world celebrating Thanksgiving. You got Haitians celebrating Thanksgiving. What the fuck you know about Thanksgiving? What they got to do with you?
It's like Shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom, Akia.
Shalom.
Let's finish that revelation.
Back to Revelation chapter 18, verse 3. And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, which is America.
Yep.
Her is America. All right, because America is in the scriptures.
To some of these kings of the earth.
Moab.
Right.
Oh, right.
Jinping.
In India, Moab, shit, which is China, Japan. The
Putin.
majority of
Kim Jong-un.
what
Yeah,
all
there's
these
a lot of
cars
business
are
in
being
America.
sold right here. All right, the majority of them come from Japan.
Yep.
They got Toyota, Honda. All right, you got Nissan.
Consumer.
Anything, television, food.
That's why America's the biggest consumer of all these other nations, man.
And Gooks will give you fucking GMOs, but they don't eat the GMOs.
Yeah, they don't.
Because the American dollar. Everybody, you might be poor in America, but could compared to the rest of the world, you're rich.
Con.
You may make $40,000 a year. You take that $40,000 and go
To
somewhere
another
else,
country.
you're balling.
They're delicious.
So you have, it's set up for the American to be a slave. In your mind, compared to the rest of the world, you're making a lot of money, but here you're poor. You're poor here, but there's heathens on the other side of the world getting rich off of you
Yep.
by selling you products that the American society pushes on you that you need to have.
TV.
Cell phones. You know,
Cell phones.
Yep.
you paying for that with your American dollars, and once it goes back to their country and converts, you might buy a fucking phone, and then the money you bought with the phone go back to their country, they buy a fucking house with it.
Right.
Or just to say, like the brother said, a motherfucking motor vehicle.
Right.
$50,000 US, probably to them is probably 100,000.
They could buy a big plot of land with that,
Yeah.
and a house. Now you over here stuck in a fucking apartment in a box, paying $2,000 for that shit.
That's the spirit to that. 'Cause that's why a lot of this shit, a lot of
Puerto Ricans, Dominicans, when they buy stuff here, they send it back to go sell it because they make more money over there. Like,
Right.
It's more profitable for them to sell it over there than here.
Right.
And the people gonna buy it. Those people are there because Jake over there because it's from America. It's better.
Yeah. Right. That's the part of that wine.
Yeah.
America is the perfect place to launder money, man.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
what it is, man.
It's a
That's what it
business.
is. Yeah.
All these fucking heathens, man, they use America to launder money, which is what, to clean their fucking money.
It's a big Ponzi scheme.
Yep.
Hey, you was mentioning how, you know, the currency in different countries. I remember when I went to Haiti, you know, my mom, she working her regular, you know, 9 to 5. But when I went to Haiti, she got a big ass crib. Like the house was big. Like we was good. Like living better in Haiti than over here.
So what you coming back here for?
Exactly.
I love the wine.
Wow.
It's not gonna make sense. I know in 80, just to back up with what saying is true, because I'm aware of in Haiti you could buy, which, you know, I know I have family members that did it. You could buy a plot of land for like 20 grand, and then build up the land. And land is
20
yours.
grand, you get a big ass plot of land.
Yeah.
Big
Big.
20 grand, you get a nice plot of land here in America. 20 grand America, in Haiti, you're buying a big ass
You
field.
probably get like a fucking
Small,
neighborhood.
yeah, a small neighborhood.
That's why if you, for Levi, if you know, they always, I'm sending this to Haiti, I'm sending this to Haiti, I'm building this in Haiti, my friend kind in Haiti, not Haiti. That's why. Because the currency there, it's more, you get more for your buck.
Right. It goes further.
It goes further.
Alright. Back to Revelation chapter 18, verse 3. And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
Rich as hell sending money back to their country.
Right.
All right? Are they keeping it within their community? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? That's all the nations, that's what they do. They don't come to Jake Hood and shop there. You know what I'm saying? They keeping it within their stuff. That's why they wax rich.
Yeah, that one dude, Jack Ma, that went missing. Right, that's Haiti.
Damn.
Well, he was I think he created Alibaba. Alibaba.com. Rich as fuck. Yeah, the website. Balling.
Right.
Because you playing off America. This place is created for consumers. But you finish it off. It's like it.
Verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven. I'll finish verse 3. Continue verse 4.
You finished verse 3, yeah. You do it now.
And I heard another voice from heaven.
So like read through one more time.
Verse 3. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication,
Every nation.
and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies.
Yup.
Money.
Delicacies. A delicacy is like shrimp,
Yeah.
crab, lobster, which is an abomination according to the scriptures. But in this place, they teach you it's a delicacy.
Yep. Hair hats.
So you got them gooks over there farming shrimps and catching all type of weird shit,
Right.
Send it
like they
back
goddamn
Seafood boil.
sea cucumbers and weird shit, and they get rich off it because they think it's a damn delicacy over here.
A woman. Weave.
Right, exactly. Yeah,
Elon and them
one.
cut.
Right,
They
right.
cutting their hair to their god, and Jake buy it, and now you got the spirit of that. Because hair carries spirits. Yeah, your hair can carry the spirits.
and
You're
it's
a spirit.
also been sacrificed
Yeah.
to that deity, so it's the demon jumps on in it after that.
They consumer is nigga woman.
Right.
Makeup. They consumer is the older woman.
Yep. Yep.
Jordans.
Right. Who's making them some gook?
A gook in
a
the factory.
sweatshop?
Right.
A child,
Where Jake spend millions a year on just Jordan.
and they spent $5 to make the shoe.
Yep. And sell it for 150, 120.
$150 to $200.
You got the managers and owners of these sweatshops over there trying to beat them jits to make
Right.
that shit, and they getting rich off of consumerism, of vanity, stuff that's not necessary, but it's a delicacy,
That's
a
another
luxury.
part of that philosophy. You enslaving your people so you can get rich. Like
Right.
you said, they beating up little kids at the sweatshop.
Sell out.
Sell out. You giving him like 10 cents a day. All right, well, you making thousands a day. You it's Esau. Enslaving his own people. That's what Esau do.
Right.
Because America's a capitalistic state, man. It's a capitalistic nation. You come over here to get rich. That's it.
That's it.
You want to be rich?
Want to get rich, come to America.
Just go into the consumer, market.
which is basically was thou will for money.
Yeah.
At any means. Let me say that, by any means. Let me get it by any means. That's why a nigga sell crack to his mama.
All these buildings.
All
It's
right.
all being built.
Which a
How
lot
much
of these-
fucking buildings you need?
A lot of these buildings is built off coke money.
Yeah.
Especially in downtown, man, banks and shit. But back to Revelation 18, verse 4. And I heard,
He was on something, right?
Yeah, but let's go.
So, alright,
Revelation chapter 18, verse 4. And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people.
Israelites.
my people.
This bitch is gonna get judged.
Now, does that mean get your passport
No.
and get on the plane?
Get your mind right.
Right, get your mind right. Like it says in second Ezra, second Ezra Sirach
Right.
2. Set thy heart right.
My people, that ye be not partakers of her sins.
And if you're a partaker of her sins, what does that mean?
You ain't
So,
have
which is going to say, Salak is going to say, be not.
Right. That ye be not partaker of her sins. And that ye receive not of her plagues.
What are some of those plagues? What's some of those
The
plagues,
ICBMs?
Josiah? Some of those plagues
I would say
that Babylon is going to receive. Like ancient Egypt received those plagues.
famine,
Famine is one. Good. What else? What else going to receive? Diseases. Yep. Disease outbreak. Pest, which is pestilence. Yep.
death.
Yeah.
Death. Lots of death by many ways. It's the sword. The ultimate plague is going to be those nukes. Those nuclear nukes. Ultimate plague. Finish her off. Icing on the cake.
Where they say finish.
Yeah, finish
Right.
her.
Fatality. Flawless victory.
Oh God. Verse 5. For her sins. If you notice, it keeps saying her. Why does it keep saying her? Because America is a whore.
Yep.
Right, according to the scriptures.
Or that sit up on the wall.
It's a whore that sits upon the beast.
That's how she that how hard entices you. She got the little tight dress.
Right, she look good. Like,
Ornament.
I want a taste of that.
You know, a taste of that.
Yeah.
Her ass, when she bend over, you see a little
Meat hanging out.
little meat, and she blowing kisses into you. She's enticing you. That's what they did. They enticed these nations.
Right.
Seductive.
Right. And all nations are referred to as women.
Yep.
Okay,
Right.
because the word kingdom is a feminine in the Hebrew, malakwa. It's a feminine word. All, because the land is feminine. The land itself, because in the
Soil.
Hebrew is what Adama.
Yeah.
The R at the end makes it feminine. So all nations are feminine because you have the word kingdom, which means what? Domicile of king. What do kings do? They subdue the earth. Just like a man subdues a woman, okay? Men subdue the earth. So all nations are likened unto women, but America is likened unto a very whorish woman.
She touched everybody.
A very,
Gone.
Damn.
very slutty bitch, for lack of better words. Okay? Because this nation is really doesn't have no loyalty
Right.
to anybody.
At all.
It's all about gain. Whoever got money, that's why you got Chinese over here buying up all the farmland, buying this and that, and you know,
Yeah, and it's supposed to be your enemy.
anybody who got money can buy this bitch.
Yeah,
Just
right.
like a harlot. If you got the money,
Right.
you can get her
But why would you let your enemy be like buy your land?
for money.
For money.
The government, man, they selling weapons to China, doing business with their enemies behind closed doors, CIA, doing shit. Let's you feel me? This one ain't don't happen because the elites ultimately know that this land is going to be destroyed anyway. They have it in their plans to get rid of America. America was an experiment.
Yeah, it was just a stepping stone.
Right.
Right, it was one big project. Same with the fake state of Israel over there. And it's a failed experiment. So they're getting ready to pull the plug on this bitch.
That's right.
Basically, it was a stepping stone for the new world order.
Right.
All right, to basically get all the nations, like you said, drunk off the philosophy.
Right.
Get all the nations embedded with them. Now that they don't need Babylon no more. Everybody's embedded to them. Now it's We're gonna bring this new government, this new world religion. All right, and that's it. We don't need Babylon. Babylon already did its thing.
Yep. Revelation 18, verse 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities. Going into the wickedness of America. All right, the sins have reached the heavens. That's how wicked America is. Okay.
This is like the brother said, LGBTQ. Little kids can change their sex.
Yep.
A woman can be whore. Men can be sodomite. Niggas could be whoremongers here.
Right.
Right.
You could be a thief. You could be a murderer.
And you know, if you speak about it, hey, you get canceled. You know?
There's all type of wickedness under this over here, man.
Realize that world. And it's crazy because I remember there was a growing up a commercial on TV. Remember Wannabe City? Kids could be what they want to be. You know, just not like, you know, coming into truth and just think about it. It's like, damn. Damn.
Verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works. And the cup which she hath filled to her double. Alright? Which is what we're going to do to these Edomites, man. Because who is in control of Babylon the Great, alright? It's Esau, the so-called white man, Caucasian man, which is really in domination of this whole entire society, man, the whole world.
The earth was given to the hands of the wicked.
Yep.
We know the wicked is Esau, Edom.
Right. And we're going to fulfill this scripture in the kingdom, man. In the kingdom, you're going to get double the works that you've given us, all right, you damn devil. We're going to... That's why you got to go into captivity.
Yep.
Like I said, Isaiah 33 and 1. Woe to thee that spoilest, and thou was not spoiled, and dealt treacherously, and they dealt not treacherously with thee. And thou shalt cease to spoil, thou shalt be spoiled. And when thou shalt make them end to deal treacherously, they shall deal treacherously with thee.
See that?
Eye for an eye, or a tooth for a tooth.
And how they going to do it treachery? Ultimately.
Chill.
Yeah, no, I'm saying the other nations.
Them with that nukes.
News,
Send
right.
them nukes on you.
This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 7. Well, I start at 6. How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up? You know, you got,
How about you now, shot?
yep, and the whistleblowers.
Yeah.
Which the Lord set them up.
Lord revealed secrets of servants the Father.
Right.
At the end of the day,
Transmission fucked up.
by the end of the day, the same power that give you seal your instructions,
Yep.
he seal our instructions.
That's right. Verse 7, all the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. That
Meaning, these nations is only dealing with America right now because of that payola.
yep, got money.
Okay? But once that's done away with, then they're gonna have no more patience for America.
Right? Ain't
No more
gonna be
tolerance.
affiliated.
They think that them going into the digital currency will balance everything over.
Right.
That's what they think. It's gonna balance everybody. Nobody's gonna be able to control. But no,
Right, that's what they say.
That's what they say. But that's what they think too. Because at the end of the day, what's gonna cause them to be angry at Babylon to shoot at her? Boy, gonna put a spirit upon them.
Yep.
Right.
That thought,
Something that
evil
they
thought.
evil thought. So they're like, damn, something Babylon did to them. Like, fuck Babylon, we gonna shoot at her.
Right. I got it. We right here. Read it again, though.
This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 7. All the men of that confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee. They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There was none.
So there's no understanding in him.
Come.
America is being played. America
Yep.
being set up for judgment right now. These different nations, they plotting on America right now as we speak.
Turkey.
Correct.
supposed to be one of their biggest allies.
That's what he having them wars, them war simulations and stuff.
Right.
You know, China and I believe Russia training troops together.
It's already prophesied in Ezekiel 38 that Gomer is going to side with Gog and Magog. That's Turkey. So I believe they already left NATO. So it's going down, man.
I think that was the second into NATO, right?
Turkey? I don't know about the second inducted, but I know
I'm not
they
saying
left
second as
recently.
in strip.
That left? Oh,
Strip.
I can't say.
This is Jeremiah chapter 50. I'm going straight to verse 3. For out of the north there coming up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall depart with man and beast.
Right, it's talking about Russia.
Right.
Most High raised these, which, you know, I was watching, this guy, I forget his name, but they had him on Redacted, and he was bringing it out, man. He was bringing it out. He's supposed to be like a top military expert guy, and he was bringing it out, man. He said their military is nowhere where they used to be. And this is a red Edomite, red-blooded American Edomite saying this.
Remember?
He don't want to say it, but he's just being honest.
Right. He's exposing Babylon.
Remember the dude that was head of the
General Mark Milley?
Mark Milley said it.
Right.
Mark Milley said Russia could destroy us.
Right.
Edomites don't, especially proud Edomites in Babylon here in America, would never, say, oh, we could be defeated. But they're so proud.
But that's the Lord making their tongue to fall upon
yup,
themselves.
there you go.
Because even when they say it, you can see it in their face. They're not happy saying that.
Right.
But it's just being real. That's a real general. A real general, like the scripture says, is going to count the cost, whether he has sufficient to. He's not just going to allow their pride to say, let's go to war, knowing they don't have the resources or manpower to win that war.
Like you said, a real king is before he go to war, he gonna sit down with his council.
Right. Take counsel, listen, what intel they have on the other side, what do they have? Or they got such and such. I don't think we can do it. But basically, right, strategy good judge. The guy was saying America don't have no power to fight no war at all. They can't fight Iran on its own.
And not even to mention the men who are in those uniforms that are toting those M16s. All right, they don't have the war-like mentality that the men back in America had in those days.
But them other nations do.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
They ready.
Iranians, the Iranians.
Really, you're supposed to start young.
Exactly.
You're supposed to start with an army. You're supposed to start your army as a young. I'm gonna take you to be in the army. I'm gonna take you in the army. I'm gonna groom you.
You're supposed to still be doing public executions.
Yeah.
So people don't grow up to be that skirmish when they see somebody die. Because you grow up seeing people getting put to death. You know?
You see, if I may say, you see it's like, you go on TikTok and shit, and you see the status of how our men in the army presenting themselves. It's a bunch of momos, feminine ass niggas, man, joining the army. A bunch of women too. Okay,
Right.
and they done fucked up when they don't allow women to join the army. That's another thing.
It's 3 months of combat or learning is sufficient for you?
Well, the women there just to get their cheeks clapped.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? What is 3 months of learning how to combat? What is it going to do for you? And then just put a gun in your hand and go to war.
Have you seen the video? Salaki, bud. Salaki.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna say, man, have you seen the video of how the Space Force trains? It's a fucking joke. They can't even climb through the monkey bars, man. They're trying to do the training while having hot Cheetos in their stomach. You are not ready to fucking fight the Russians, man. And you'll never be. That's why the Lord is gonna fucking destroy America and its people and these fucking devils, which you're going right now in this chapter, man.
That's right. And if I can add on, hey, look at like the brother Kabar was saying, look at the status of our troops. You got troops doing TikToks with M16s in their hands, bro.
It's not the other day.
You know?
Like, right, just not the other day. One of these jakes in the world that we cool with, he in the army and shit. He be telling us a little stuff about the army. The other day he sent us a video of a TikTok of people in the army. They fight each other, man. They find each other in the training shit, man.
Hey,
I was divided.
Yeah, that's spirit.
And then they're not, and then it's not like back then, like you say, like, oh, Joe Smoke, I'm going to go fight for my country. They're just doing it for checks.
yep.
They want to get a little charger.
The America is gone.
No Camaro.
That
Not even a V8, a V6.
that I'm proud to be American spirit is gone. You know, I spoke to somebody in the military. He was telling me that. He said the reason why America won, what was it, World War II, was because they wanted it. You know what I'm saying? They had the morale. It was a dude, you know, that I met that worked on my job. He's in the military. He said the morale is gone. He said nobody really wants to fight for this country.
And you got half of the people that
That's why they have the job.
don't even believe in the government.
Exactly.
They believe the government is against them, which they are.
I mean, this is already a godless nation, so
Right.
you're going to get what you deserve.
Hey.
You've been asking for it, here it comes.
And not only that, America definitely can't fuck with Russia or any of these countries because my cousin in the Navy, she's telling me that they're in the Red Sea and they're hiding from Russian submarines. Come on, man. And you think America's going to win this war?
Right.
Crazy.
Because you need morale going to war. The soldiers need to have a sense of I'm fighting for this, something special. I'm fighting for justice. You can't pay these American people to believe they fighting for justice in the military. They know it's for oil, drugs, and gold.
Hey, it's a beautiful point that you said that because hey, you know, look how they treat the veterans when they came back, treat them like shit. So the veterans are going. People saying, bro, that shit not worth it, bro. They just gave me a good job.
Yeah, the most I hate that too.
Right.
They sold a dream. They sold a dream to Esau. And
Exactly.
You did your job. You came back. You got played. Exactly like what? The jab. You got played, bro. You see, America has a pattern of how it moves.
Finesse.
They trick you. They finesse you, man.
You know,
But that's why our people gotta wake up.
Yeah, come out of here, my people.
Yep.
You know,
On that.
spiritually.
That's what
You know, what is it? From the Matrix?
Right.
Unconnect from the Matrix.
unplug.
Unplug. You still, you know what I'm saying? You still looking to a nation that can't help you, man. And that don't care for you. They want to destroy you. So wake up. But we understand it's only about the left.
Exactly. There you go.
The Lord wants some of them niggas to join so they can
Yeah.
fight and die in the Valley of Jehoshaphat.
Revelation 1, let me bring it real quick. Just say, brother, you know, he want them to go fight. This Revelation chapter 1, verse 7. It said, behold, he cometh with clouds, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all the kindred of the earth shall well because of him, even so am I. All right, those who also way back then talking about crucify, they here back now, man.
Yep.
And even then, some of the people I believe who's great, they probably in the army gonna try to fight y'all.
Yeah. They definitely in high military positions, which they're coming back to fulfill what? Their judgment. All right, those same Edomites and especially 2/3 of our people, you know, they back in those positions to get judged, to get destroyed by Yahweh Shai, man. Yahweh Shai didn't forget, man. That's why reincarnation exists in the scriptures, all right? All those wicked ass Edomites and all those wicked ass Jakes, 2/3 of our people that decided to say, hey, crucify and let our blood be upon us and our children, they're coming back to fulfill the judgment right now, today, in this very moment.
That's right.
Too big of them. Jeremiah 51 and 24. And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion, in your sight, saith Yahweh. Okay, so the Lord is getting ready to judge these Edomites, these devils, for what they did to us, and it is going to be in our sight. Meaning, great evils is going to come here in this land.
Yep.
Okay, verse 25. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith Yahweh, which destroys all the earth. Who's that talking about? America. One nation goes all around the world, got military bases set up in all these different countries, foreign lands.
Police of the world.
You know, setting up these puppet governments, going to war, dropping bombs on people. You can't compare America, which you have other Edomite nations that do the same, but America is the head of it all.
Remember they told Benjamin Jamaica they didn't got something. Baptism.
They said that to I believe Uganda.
Yeah, ain't Ghana. Different African nations.
If you don't, we're gonna
Sanction you.
sanction
Verse 25 again. Behold, I'm against thee, O destroying mountain, saith Yahweh, which destroyeth all the earth. and I will stretch out mine hand upon thee, and roll thee down from the rocks, and will make thee a burnt mountain. How the Lord is going to do that with those nuclear missiles? He's going to destroy this land. And they shall not take of thee a stone for a corner, nor a stone for foundations, but thou shalt be desolate forever, saith Yahweh. And that's how we know it's not talking about ancient Babylon,
Right.
which is modern day Iraq, because
Right.
there's civilization going on right now as we speak. And America, this Babylon is still over there fucking with them. So that's how you know this is the real Babylon.
Judgment is for the daughter of Babylon.
Right. Verse 27, set ye up a standard in the land, blow the trumpet among the nations, prepare the nations against her, call together against her the kingdoms of Ararat, all right, which is Turkey. Many and Ashkenaz, which are, Japhetic nations, that those regions where Russia takes over today. Okay? Appoint a captain against her, and cause the horses to come up as the rough caterpillars. All right, you got Esau have those trucks with the silo missile launchers on the back.
Yep.
Those rough caterpillars. They look like a caterpillar going down the street.
Long.
Right.
Yeah. China got a bunch.
These are what the ancient prophets saw. They put it into words the best as they know.
Damn.
Verse 28. Prepare against her the nations with the kings of the Medes, which are those Russians, man. Okay? The captains thereof, and all the rulers thereof, and all the land of his dominion. And the land shall tremble in sorrow, for every purpose of Yahweh shall be performed against Babylon.
That's right.
To make the land of Babylon a desolation without an inhabitant.
Yep.
Meaning everybody's gonna die.
That's right.
Everybody walking the shores of this country is gonna die
Yep.
if they're not of the elect of Israel. Point blank, period.
That's it.
Example of how not to live.
Okay? 30. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight.
Mm-hmm.
They have remained in their holds. Their might had failed.
Yep.
They became as women.
Mm-hmm. Spirit. That's my
So
point.
so the average American man is a bitch.
Yep.
A straight up bitch, according to the Bible.
Yeah, of course. If you let a woman rule over you, what are you?
Exactly.
She's a bitch.
Oh boy.
Right, because we live in a gynocracy. All right, we live in which is a vagina rule. This nation is ruled by pussy.
Yep.
Okay, and as the scriptures say, as the ruler is, so the people. So if you let a woman rule over you, you take on the woman's spirit.
And if I may add, you trying to be a man in this wicked ass society that live in toxic masculinity. That's how you pronounce it?
Which is bullshit.
Yep.
So the shit is that. You said
I don't know.
you basically just saying a man that just talks.
Yep.
Right.
I have masculinity traits. That's what makes me a man.
Right.
So I can't be a man. You gotta be a woman. You gotta be a man with your penis tucked in between your legs, man.
Right.
That's why the leading divorces in America are initiated 70 to 80%.
Yep.
Which I believe for the spirit now is up to the 90s.
Well, they say once
By
a
women.
woman has an college education, it goes up to 90.
Yeah. And that was in 2015.
So imagine now.
Imagine now.
Probably at 100%. Yeah.
The bitches, what they say? I'm not happy. I'm not happy in that
There's women that literally
You
plot on
think,
you.
you think bitches will do that if the law was that?
They don't do that in Dubai, bro.
They
They
couldn't.
can't, because you got, what do
They
they
on
say?
they in order, bro.
She leaving what she came
Right,
with.
she leaving
And 9 times,
with
Women are meant to
and
be
9 times out of
fucking
10,
happy, bro. Do
the
your
shit that
fucking
she
job
came
and
with,
that's
she
it.
probably threw it away.
And who the next man she get with, she commit adultery.
Commit adultery.
So y'all gonna be shamed. Let's say if I have a woman, she leave me and go run with the next dude. Nobody gonna accept that relationship. You think that's illegitimate?
And in ancient times, she'd be put to death for him.
Yeah, exactly.
Also, the marriage that America proposes is a scam. It's just for you to gain more assets. Really.
Yeah, for
That's
the
all it
woman.
is. It's a business.
Game more assets for the woman.
Gain more assets for the woman.
Right. And these women know that. But that's the spirit of this place.
Right.
That's how we know. So how is this nation gonna get ready to go against war with ancient, manly, masculine
Impossible.
kingdoms, man?
Very good question.
Impossible.
Yes, they got the technology, they got the weaponry, but them other nations do too.
Yeah.
Moab.
And they want it. Look at Moab. Moab said, we got next.
Moab got next.
Especially-
They got next. They want to be next.
Moab, they want it.
Once you, they can't take on these nations solo. So imagine when all these nations band together and fight. It's over. It's over. Let me finish it. You got it. Jeremiah 51 and 30. The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight. They have remained in their holds. Their might have failed, which is why they're going to implement a draft. Because these men don't want to fight because they're pussy.
Yep.
And I don't blame them either because America is wicked. But you love the wickedness, so why not fight for it? But you're a bitch, so you're not going to do it.
And you women as well gonna get drafted.
Okay?
Feminism. I can be bad
Right.
by myself. I'm independent. I'm a boss, babe. All right, all you bitches gonna go fight in the war too. All right, and you're not coming back.
I'm gonna get some water.
You're just gonna be sex objects from them Arabs.
I take
Hey,
one.
because at the end of the day, all of them look over here for the Instagram models.
Right. They fly them out,
Yeah.
shit on them. But they just going to get them for free in that day. They have burned her dwelling places. Her bars are broken. One post shall run to meet another, and one messenger to meet another, to show the king of Babylon that his city is taken at one end, and that the passages are stopped, and the reeds they have burned with fire, and the men of war are affrighted.
Yep.
Okay?
I like the point you brought out because you say, oh, we got the weapons, we got our artillery, all that shit, but look at the people that's controlling it, man. The people controlling they're really scared for their goddamn life, bro.
They're going to drop their guns.
Honestly, honestly, the people that's currently in the army, they're not in the mindset of preparing themselves. Oh, I'm gonna go to war. They're in the mindset. I gotta do this for a certain amount of time.
Get my
That was
money,
2020.
my Camaro,
And come back.
But that was 2020 or 2021. You remember when they had scares of saying World War III
Yeah.
was killed?
I was 2020.
2020.
Yeah.
What was the army people doing? Playing around.
Yep.
Thought it was funny, making memes.
Right. And then you have women over here talking, I just want to cook and clean
cook. I don't wanna-
and be a housewife.
Yeah.
You don't even got no husband, bitch. You fucking 30, bitch. You ain't got a husband by now? No, you going to war, bitch.
Yep.
You wanted equality, right? You fought for equality.
Right.
Now,
Keep that same energy.
Yeah, if you have the right to vote, you have the right to be selected for draft.
Right. Women shouldn't be fucking voting, man.
Exactly.
If you can't go to war, you shouldn't be voting.
Real shit.
That's plain, but they'll make me as a bad guy for saying that.
Masculinity.
So somebody could get in and have power to vote of somebody. They can vote in a total warmonger, but when it's time to go to war, they don't have to go.
Nah.
That's crazy, man. But that show you voting ain't shit in the goddamn way.
I got some. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 13, verse 17, because you were speaking about the Medes, which are the Russians. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. They're not going to care about the money. Them Russians going to come here and go straight to work.
And how's the Lord stirring up the Medes right now? With the war right now with Ukraine.
Yep. The water cooler.
Which, that's just a NATO proxy.
Yep.
All right? That's stirring up Armageddon right there. Then right now, with the whole shit with Israel and Hamas, which we know what that's really leading to is World War III. Israel and America, they really want to go against Iran, and they knocking down these other Muslim governments and authorities to really want to get to stir up Iran.
Yep.
Leads to the flop.
Yemen and Iran are in cahoots. And I think Yemen is in cahoots with Russia as well, so that's going to lead to war.
Exactly. Once they move on Iran, it's over with. Russia gonna step in, which the scripture says that bear,
Yep.
that guard.
Right. The nations. Then which also was causing what? The Arabians and the Armenians coming together.
Good, man.
Finished.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing to see. Our people that oppressed us are destroyed. Our people falling.
Exactly.
Right.
You can see that America's about to be destroyed. World War III, we know that the chip got to be implemented, the RFID chip, the mark of the beast. But we see everything is, the infrastructure is falling in place, man. It's beautiful.
Yep.
We ain't got too long.
They're talking about attacks now on American soil.
Yep.
What's that all about?
Right.
Get ready for a big change is coming, man.
Yeah.
False
And we
flags.
want that big
Right.
change to come.
They want a permanent change, man. They really want that. And we want that too through
Yeah.
the spirit.
We want all hell to break loose. We want famine. We want pestilence to happen. We want Jacob trouble to happen. We want them to push the MOT to the beat.
Right.
So we could get the fuck out of here.
Right.
This is second Ezra chapter 8, verse 50. Famous one. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world because they have walked in great pride.
Great
Yep.
pride.
Pride for
Pride
yourself.
month, right?
Yep.
You got Latino pride, brown pride, African American pride. Hey, Haitians
Right.
got their pride.
Yep.
Benjamin got their pride.
I'm black and I'm proud.
So you just have pride all over the world. That's why the Lord got miseries, judgment,
Happening.
great death.
That's right.
All right?
Right.
Niggas gonna die grievous deaths.
Let's see your pride in that day.
Yeah.
Especially
Now, once the dollar crash,
It's over with.
all right, and in an EMP attack, there's no lights, the woman gonna get her place. man.
Yep.
Quick.
Quick. I need a man.
I need a man. Once
Yup.
that dollar crash, they can't go on Walmart and swipe that. Everybody gonna be on Walmart swiping. Access denied.
That
Access
one day.
denied.
And then it's gonna be a mayhem.
There's gonna be a mayhem like, fuck it, we just gotta take everything.
There's gonna be
Right.
niggas outside waiting.
Yep.
Women need pads, y'all need tampons, right?
Yep. No makeup.
Who's
you
gonna
done
give you a
for?
Tylenol, your Advil? Because I know women walk around with 30,000 pills in their fucking purse.
Yep. For no goddamn
How you
reason.
gonna?
They say Salakia, 1 in 4 women are on some type of head med.
ibuprofen.
Psychotic.
Shit, not even head med, not even ibuprofen, like Zoloft, Xanax,
Right.
some heavy shit.
Right.
Antidepressant. Because they're bugged the fuck out. Why? Because they're whores.
Yeah.
And they let all these different men skeet their semen in them. And now they got souls of men doing
Right. Your DNA goes to their brain, which they try to suppress that information,
Right.
which is true though.
Right. It's very true.
Yeah. That's why women are meant to be with one man.
Right.
One man.
And even, Salakia, let's say the man skeeting them and they get pregnant, but they have an abortion. The blood already started generating in their body. So they get an abortion, but the man that impregnated them, DNA is still in them.
It's science, man. Look at she's supposed to be one man.
Scientific.
That's just science. How
Right.
the science moves.
So you can only get pregnant by one man at a time, once a year.
Lord said it even when men that have big, well, if you have that one woman, she only her vagina is the size of you.
Right. Because before you put anything in it, it's full. It gets stretched out to whatever goes inside. So she don't know what she's missing.
Yeah. So all that woman, I need this and that is because she's been full with on top of
It gets stretched out.
stretched out.
Yup.
That was it on that, Super?
I got some. It's Isaiah chapter 2 and verse 9. And the mean man boweth down, and the great man humbleth himself. Therefore forgive them not. Enter into the rock, and hide thee in the dust, for the fear of Yahweh, and for the glory of his majesty. The lofty looks of man shall be humbled, and the haughtiness of men shall be bowed down. And Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai alone, shall be exalted in that day. For the day of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai of hosts, shall be upon everyone that is proud and lofty, and upon everyone that is lifted up, and he shall be brought low.
Yep.
That's why when your house shall crack the clouds, every eye shall see.
Every knee shall bow.
Every knee shall bow.
It's just going to,
Yeah.
it's like a force just going to make you drop.
Right.
Shaking up. When your house shall crack the clouds, that's going on to,
That's
right.
right. Just like when Yahweh Shai, when it was coming for him in the Garden of Gethsemane,
And everybody
he
fell.
said, I am he, and it just dropped. That's how, so imagine him coming with his power.
Yep.
Full
Full
power.
force.
He ain't gonna have to say I am he. You gonna look
gonna
and know, oh, that's him.
Say every eye. Everybody looked up like,
Damn.
Fuck.
That's why everybody their heart going, whoop, just
Yep.
like that.
Shit, bricks.
yeah.
But then you see that. Where you gonna see it? You gonna see that great mountain.
Right, they gonna
Oh,
see,
that
that's the
chariot.
first thing you gonna see.
That
Man.
mountain, bro. That chariot.
Every eye shall see.
Yeah. You got
Come on. Back in the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, I read 17 again. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. The Medes are the Russians. They're not going to care for this currency, this money. And they're going to stir it up right now with that war.
That's why they have the BRICS.
Yep, BRICS nations.
Okay, which is basically a trade alliance that's coming together to cut out America.
Yep.
So they're already saying they don't want to gold and silver right now, and the war ain't even kicked off. So like we said, the only reason these different nations are being tolerant of America is because they're doing business with America. But once that's gone and done with, what then do they have? What ties do they have then? None. Now it's all gas, no brakes.
Now see, why the scriptures compare the nations to women. So what are they going to do? They're going to suck you till you dry, and then when they don't need you no more, they're going to turn on you. That's what these nations going to do to America. They all going to turn on you. But continuing on, verse 18, their bows shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of that womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. That's talking about this intercontinental ballistic missiles. And
throw them bows on.
the precept to back it up is Jeremiah chapter 50, verse 14. Put yourselves in array against Babylon, round about, all ye that bend the bow, shoot at her, spare no arrows, for she have sinned against the Lord. So all these nations with nuclear capability are going to shoot their missiles to America.
Right. Just empty the clip.
Yep.
Why? Because once this is done, there's going to be no more need for those missiles.
Exactly.
So the Lord's going to make them shoot everyone. That's why the Lord said 200,000. This is every missile coming from every nation that possesses nuclear capabilities, just coming towards America. That's more than overkill.
And it's not far-fetched either. Pukes is walking around with a suitcase with a button.
Right.
Look what Moab doing. King Jin-Young flexing his arsenal too. I think he just shot. I think he just shot. I think it was like not as recent, but he shot a missile and it was close. Like it passed the average flying time, and I guess it was a success for them. It's not far-fetched, man.
Yeah, they're sharpening that sword.
Yep, it's not far-fetched that this place gonna get hit with them ICBMs, man.
Already, man.
Verse 19, favorite, and Babylon, the glory of the kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. And that's how you know this is future prophecy, because ancient Babylon didn't go out like that. Verse 20, it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there.
And no more corner stores and fucking halal markets.
Over with.
All that shit going, nigga.
Verse 21, but wild beasts, that's right, but wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. And the wild beasts of the island shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant places. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. So, this kingdom, this place right here has an expiration date, And the only thing that's going to dwell over here is desert creatures. This place is going to be inhabited. You got to understand, intercontinental ballistic missiles getting shot over here. What is that? The radiation. Come on, man. This place is not going to be, you're not going to be able to live here. It's through.
Right.
And, the days are not going to be prolonged. This is coming soon. And that's what we're waiting for, man. We're waiting for this wicked-ass society to get destroyed, man. We're tired of this bullshit. Tired of having to wake up to go to work. Tired of having to do all this bullshit in America, bro. We tired of all this shit. Tired of seeing all the Momo shit. You can't even enjoy your kids here. It's only right this shit get destroyed, man. Especially for what they did to the children of the Most High, man. Look what they did to the Israelites. Look how they treated us. Look how they dealt with us, man. This shit gotta get destroyed, man.
So all you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans out there that have a problem with what we're saying, maybe you just die with this place.
Yeah. Fuck you.
If you can't come out of her, as the scriptures say, you can't detach yourself from the place that has done nothing but oppressed you and terrorized you and your family for generation and generation. If you don't want to see this bitch destroyed, may you be destroyed with it.
Hey, bros, name one thing America did that was good for you.
Yep.
They gave us free speech so we could prophesy against this bitch.
True. Besides that, nothing.
Correct.
What they gonna say? Oh, they gave us a stimulus check. Fucking stimulus, bruh. That shit ain't do nothing. You seen it right there. It was gone the next day.
That should help destroy the economy even more. Ezekiel 21, I mentioned this 9. Son of man, prophesy and say this, saith Yahweh. Say a sword is sharpened and is also furbished. You know what is that sword? That's intercontinental ballistic missiles. It is sharpened to make a sword slaughter.
Yep.
It is furbished that it makes glitter. Should we then make murk? These niggas always making murk. Murk is funny. World War III always funny. By not understanding the World War III is the end of all wars. All right, so it's gonna be a bad war.
Very bad.
It could continue the rod of my son as every tree. And ye have given it to be furbished, that it may be handled. The sword is sharpened, it is furbished, to give it to the hand of the slayer. Going back to that Revelation 6. All right, that red dragon,
Exactly.
it's given to him. The Lord gave him the understanding to break down, the atom, to make Oppenheimer. All right, even though it started with, I think Einstein knew about it, right?
He provided some of the, the mathematics.
Well, Albert Einstein?
Yeah.
Okay.
With his general theory of relativity, it helped create it. But he didn't really have nothing to do with the actual mystery.
All right. So the Lord gave them understanding. That's why he said Isaiah.
Isaiah, what's that, 59:16?
Yeah. So this war is gonna be fought with fire, as it said in Isaiah 9. Isaiah 9. All right. I'm gonna get that. Well, you got Isaiah 55?
Yeah, 55.
All right.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and I bringeth forth an instrument for his work, and I have created the waster to destroy. And that waste. Oh, you got it.
Because these nukes are to accomplish the Yahweh Shema Shai.
That's his weapon.
That's his weaponry. Are the nukes? All right, he's sanctioned. He the one that said 200 million nuclear warheads is going to hit America.
Come.
He gave them the understanding of the nukes to destroy themselves. Yeah.
That's why the scripture say, the Lord is possessive. It says my sword. Y'all just garnishing the Lord's weapon. And y'all don't even know that. He gave y'all that idea to split the atom. That's his weapon.
Still got some more? Said the waste is to destroy.
Right, because, lucky, when you get into an Oppenheimer and them, they was giving a lot of credit to them Hindu gods.
Yeah.
Like the whole quote.
Witchcraft.
Right, the whole quote, I am now become the destroyer of worlds. They got that from, I believe, a Hindu text called the Bhagavad Gita. So that, they basically saying they got that from their idols, which really they got it from Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai.
That's right.
Because the Most High is in control of these different left-hand spirits. Okay? And it tells you in the book of Wisdom of Solomon how these heathens will give credit to their idols for certain things, but really it was the Lord that did it. Okay?
In 2nd Ezra chapter 16, since we talking about the missiles, I'm gonna start verse 1. It says, woe be unto thee, Babylon, and Asia, woe be unto them, unto thee, Egypt and Syria. Gird up yourself and cloth to sack, and bewail your children, and be sorry, for your destruction is at hand. All right, if you understand the word woe, the woe goes to destruction, man.
Definitely destruction.
All right, it's gonna be destruction, not only all for Babylon, but all for the nation around here.
Oh,
Man.
yeah, I got you.
Well, I think who done said it that I think was it Putin? Oh, it's a war where nobody's gonna win.
Yep.
Okay, cause right,
Yeah, Third World War.
exactly. 'Cause
Nuclear war.
nuclear war, man.
Lord gonna win.
But somebody is going to win. Who's
Yes,
that?
sir. Yahweh Shai.
That's
Right.
brother.
Right.
Yahweh Shai is going to come back to establish his throne on this earth, man. But the Lord is just setting up his place, man. The Lord is just stirring up all these kings, all right, so they can go to war, so they can be consecrated in Yahweh Shaphat, right?
Yep.
Which is Yahweh Shai area where he's going to judge, and then he's going to come to Babylon the Great, man. Right.
Can I back you up?
That's how. So like,
Right, right.
that's how I was gonna, I want to say too. That's how we know the Lord gave him this technology, because if it were not for the Lord coming back and intervening, they would destroy each other and they would destroy everybody. There would really be no winners.
Right.
That's how we know the Lord is the one that's really in control of all this. Gotta be. You gonna tell me there's a God, but he allowed these people to create these so-called weapons of mass destruction to destroy the earth that he created
Yeah, nobody be saved.
and have nobody be saved, right? No. He set it up for them to destroy themselves.
Because, like you said, they're gonna gather them to the Valley House of Shabbat. All gonna be all the armies. And your army is your defense.
Right, exactly.
So when Yahweh shot destroy them, but say all I perceived was smoke and dust,
right.
who's gonna defend you now?
Your gates are left
The
open.
gates
huh?
are left open. So now it's the nukes. All right, the nukes will come in and concentrate and eat from the mouth of the cherry. So finish it up.
Hey, I got real quick. Which countries have used nukes on other countries? To date, the only use of nuclear war in armed conflict occurred in 1945 with the American atomic bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Right.
America was the only one that used a nuke on another country.
Fat boy and was it Fat boy?
Which
and
that was an
Little Boy?
atom bomb. That was not even a nuke.
It's basically the same technology.
This is that the nuke is just more stronger.
Right.
Yeah, but the technology is the same.
The only country. Because, like you're saying, it's only the Lord. Because, hey, if other countries had it too, other countries would have been shot it. Oh, yeah, I want power. I'm just going to shoot a nuke over here. Now, this is mine.
You know the funny part?
What?
Japan is part of NATO.
Crazy. So, you shoot something at me, you fuck me up, then after that, you dap me up and be like, come on, bro, join.
Because it goes back to Revelation 18. They want to be part of the delicacies.
Yep.
They had to reconstruct the economy once again, and they did that literally through what? Bowing down to Esau, man.
Yep, and they look, Moab and Ammon, they look up to America. They love America. Their cities, just high rises, like we was talking about. They don't wear the ancient garments no more. They wear suit and ties. You got McDonald's over there,
And just to show how powerful, these bombs are, I remember watching a documentary on, the bombing of Hiroshima, which was, it was documented that when the bomb was in the air and it fell down, you could really, the shadows of the people, see, like the shadows of the people, right?
On those,
It was literally
on things.
printed on the walls of the house. That's how powerful these bombs are, and that's how fast these things move, man. Now imagine an intercontinental ballistic nuclear missile that's gonna hit America, and we're talking about 200 million warheads.
You're not surviving that.
But again, that atomic bomb goes back to the scriptures because of how did he get the nations to be afraid of him?
Yeah, using that.
That's why I say on
Revelation
Lucifer.
13.
Yeah, Isaiah 14. How him that weakened the nation.
Right.
That's how he got them to be feared. Like,
And
damn, I want
the
that. I
nations
want
with a
that smoke.
continuous stroke.
Yeah, I don't want that smoke. I don't want that atomic bomb. You see what it did?
Which I got you right here. Revelation 13 and 11. And I beheld another beast coming up out of the earth, and he had two horns like a lamb, and he spake as a dragon, which is America. All right, the two-party system.
Democrat Republic.
They came in office, saying that they were different from all the nations because they give rights, civil liberties,
Philosophy.
the home of the free. We're voting. This is a democracy.
Right, there you go.
That's
Yep.
speaking like a lamb. We're gonna, the Constitution. That's something that no nation has ever done.
Yep.
But it was all a farce.
Yeah.
That meaning it spake as a dragon. Verse 12, and he exercised all the power of the first beast before him, which is Rome, and caused the earth and them which dwell therein to worship the first beast. Right. Our people, whether they know it or not, you worship in the Roman Empire. If you love America, you
Rome.
worship in the Roman Empire by default, right? Whose deadly wound was healed.
Yep, the deadly one was him. After what, the Byzantine Empire?
Yep. Came back to power.
The Renaissance, when it came to, being
Right.
rebirth. Starting with, what's that, Chesy old boy?
Rodrigo
Borgia. All right. First crime family, right?
Right. That's what the mafia's blueprint was. Fucking.
You know, and that's when the America, the Edomites came back into power.
Yep.
All right, that deadly wound was healed.
Right.
That's when iconoclasm started.
Yep.
Verse 14. No, 13. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth in the sight of men, and deceiveth them that dwell on the earth by the means of those miracles which he had power to do in the sight of the beast, saying to them that dwell on the earth that they should make an image to the beast which had the wound by a sword and did live. So dropping those different bombs and the power, the technology and weaponry that America has, as the scriptures say, they became the hammer of the earth.
Yep.
So they put these other nations, they put the fear of God into these other nations. Just like America put the fear of God into our people here in Babylon, they put the fear of God into these other nations. Okay, to get these nations to believe that God is with America, which he was for a time period.
Right,
but now
right.
that time is going out.
They used the massive Christianity.
Right, is that too?
What
God-fearing nation.
Lucky. What war was that? Where the Soviet, they split. You know, Russia took some of the scientists and
So I was
America.
after World War II.
Talking about Operation Paperclip?
Cold War.
Cold War.
It goes into the Cold War.
I believe that was after World War II. You're talking about when half of the
German
all the
scientists?
engineers
We
went
took half
went
and
to America, half went to
That's Operation
Russia.
Paperclip, right?
Con.
Which that's where you got
The Manhattan
Oppenheimer.
Project.
yep,
Right.
yeah, that's what I was saying. That's what led to the ICBMs.
Mm-hmm. And that's where something called NASA came from.
Yep.
Right.
See that?
Which the heads and the people that show you the heads of NASA and the people behind NASA were fucking Nazis.
Right.
Back in second Ezra chapter 16.
Always go back to Amalek.
Right.
Yep.
Right. Those are the wise
So
men,
those
right?
Temanites,
The wise men of-
Teman.
There you go. The water, but
Lord, breaking their fucking wisdom down.
you're
Trust me.
Back in second Ezra chapter 16, verse 3. It says, a sword is set upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is set among you, and who may quench it? Plagues are sent unto you, and what is he that may drive them away?
No man have powers to stop these plagues.
Nobody.
Remember when Ammon came, when they had the, what it was, a locust? It was a couple of years ago. And a locust, and they're like, oh, we're going to go send ducks over there to stop the plague. You ain't going to be able to stop the plagues, man. All right? Just judgment is going to come. You're just going to have to obey. Just basing yourself for judgment.
Yep.
Bask yourself.
That's the water. Base yourself for judgment.
And it says,
Go ahead, brother.
may any man drive away a hungry lion
No,
in
he
the
ain't
wood?
driving a hungry lion.
Or may anyone quench the fire and stubble
And he's hungry. He's a hungry lion. Go ahead, brother.
when it had begun to burn? May one turn again the arrow that is shot of a strong archer. It says the mighty Lord sendeth the plague, and who is he that can drive them away? A fire shall go from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it?
So the world's coming back with fire, man.
Yeah. He shall cast lightnings, and who shall not fear? It says, he shall thunder, who shall not be afraid? The Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten in powder at his presence? It says, the earth quaketh, and the foundations thereof. The sea ariseth with waves from the deep, and the waves of it are troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord, and before the glory of his power. Also, think about it. Hey, when them news hit, you're going to see a lot of tsunamis and shit. So they're going to be shaking up the earth, and you're going to see a lot of big waves being created from all them shaking.
Right, tsunamis, earthquakes gonna go up, volcanoes are gonna erupt, sleeping volcanoes. And, you know, where they say volcanoes that is what's the
dormant.
Okay, dormant
Dormant.
volcanoes.
That means they're not active.
Unactive volcanoes.
All of volcanoes gonna be here.
They're already erupting. They've been erupting, man.
We had that. What's that one?
Yellowstone.
Yep.
Yeah, that's real. That's it. Yellowstone.
We're still waiting on. So like, you got it.
Yeah, real quick, Yellowstone. They said Yellowstone can take up what half the U.S. if that shit blow up.
Yep.
That shit gonna fuck it up.
That's a
that
pow.
shit right now, just saying right now, the Lord have it. Why we can see through the spirit, the Lord gonna have it erupt at the time He wanted it.
Yep.
It's like you got it.
Yeah, man, you got something called the Andreas Fault in California. When that shit actually crumbles, when the Lord decides to crumble that thing, man, you're gonna have a piece of California just gonna
Breaking
depart
half.
from California.
Yep.
That from the U.S., man, from Babylon.
They know that it's a piece of where they say they should not be able to tell the lines.
Isaiah 34.
They'll be able to tell Georgia from Florida.
Yeah, this place is gonna be unrecognizable.
Yeah, the lightning confusion.
I got one after you, C-Bar.
It says, for strong is the right hand that bendeth the bow, his arrow that he shooteth are sharp, and they shall not miss. When they begin to shock into the ends of the world, behold, the plagues are sent, and shall not return again until they come upon the earth.
So it's gonna happen.
Through.
Hey,
The fire is kindled, and shall not be put out till they consume the foundation of the earth, like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer.
What arrow can consume the foundation of the earth?
that's what I'm saying.
The term where they say a broken arrow,
Well,
Right.
or they can't find an arrow or it's missing.
They have a term called DUMBs, or deep underground military bases, right? Which you can equate that with the foundations of the earth, right? They may have deep underground military bases, but they have missiles that they call bunker busters, like the J-Dam, which is the missile the IDF hit that hospital with in the Gaza Strip. Boom!
500 people.
Big ass, which that's what they say. It could be, who knows, maybe 1,000. But that's what they call a bunker buster, and that's not even a nuke. So how much more of these nukes, man? They're gonna consume the foundation of the earth. Even if you have a bunker, this shit gonna blow up your bunker underground.
yep.
And when these nukes, Salaki,
I'm done.
when these nukes go off in the air, there's certain missiles that when they go off, it's just not gonna be one. They're gonna split up into
yeah.
multiple different missiles.
Really, that's how they all do. That's how they all work.
Yeah, that's why you have multiple warheads.
Yep.
You know,
Hey, the Lord got 100% accuracy, man. You're not missing.
They ain't gonna miss.
Ain't gonna miss. 100% accuracy.
And they detonate above ground, right above the ground, to get the maximum surface area. You know, because if it hit the ground and blow up, then most of the power goes into the earth. But they blow up right above the surface, so it consumes everything all around. 360-degree wind of destruction.
Yep.
Didn't they say that there's a nuke that could destroy the state of Texas?
Yeah.
One
Sarmat.
fucking nuke.
Sarmat too.
I got it right.
Yeah, they got
Sorry,
They call it Satan too.
Finish this last word. In
But
second
so lucky the Satan too, I think it hold up to like 20 warheads,
And that's just 20.
and a lot of them are decoys too. So the missile defense system trying to hit it, but
Right.
you hitting decoys.
And the machine that.
They should not be able to break their ranks.
They not bring their rank. They not gonna thrust one upon another. You know.
We're gonna disable your fucking whatever you got.
And the defense, I forgot the name of it, but America, they got a little defense system that knows how to blow up shit before it hits the earth, which they have been given to Israel and Ukraine. But these missiles, they're hyper ballistic, so they're not gonna be able to,
Hypersonic.
hypersonic, right?
Right.
Water. They're not gonna be able to actually diverge them and
Nah, you can't.
Which Iran,
inflict them.
they put up an image on one of their buildings, okay, and they put up a picture of a hypersonic missile on and basically like a billboard, and they said 400 seconds to Tel Aviv.
Damn,
Yeah. So they already know it.
that's fast, bro.
Yeah, 400 seconds to Tel Aviv from Iran.
Hey,
That's the power of the Lord, bro.
That's why the scriptures say America gonna be destroyed in 1 hour.
Right.
And on wall.
Oh, this got some more.
The last one. It says, like as an arrow, back in 2nd Ezra 16, verse 16, like as an arrow which is shot of a mighty archer return not backward.
You can't return it back. Once it's out of that bow, it's
Right.
going to hit its target.
It says, even so the plague that shall be set upon the earth shall not return again.
Not going to return. The Lord is going to publish where he's, where it's supposed to go. We got something. Deuteronomy 32 and 22. For a fire is kindled in my anger, and shall burn unto the lowest of hell. It shall consume the earth with her increase, and set on the fire the foundations of mountains. So going into even to the lowest. You have your bunker under there. You have a bunker in America. You can just gonna be slow cooked.
And they have the Cheyenne Mountain Range, that big underground military base out there in Colorado. That shit gonna be totally destroyed.
23. I will heap mischiefs upon them. I will spin my arrows upon them. They shall be burnt with hunger and devoured with burning heat and with bitter destruction. I will also send my teeth. I will also send the teeth of beasts upon them with the poison of serpents and of dust. And I'm gonna jump down Deuteronomy 32 and 41. If I wet my glittering sword and my hand take hold on judgment, I will render vengeance to my enemies. I will reward them that hate me. I will make my arrows drunk with blood, and my sword shall devour flesh. And that with the blood of the slain and of the captives from the beginning of the revengeance upon the enemy. So going into those nukes, man. The Lord's gonna bring judgment upon you heathens, man. And the wicked of our people. So it don't matter how far under earth you are, like the brother said, here in Babylon, you got nukes that's gonna burn you. Right. If you won't get a bunker, get everything out of America.
That's so quick. It's Micah chapter 5 and verse 15 or 14. And I will pluck up thy groves out of the midst of thee, so will I destroy thy cities. And I will execute vengeance and anger and fury upon the heathen, such as they have not heard.
I got Lord gonna plead for his people, man. We didn't just touch the regular motherfucking Moabite or Hamite. We touched the children of Israel.
Right.
All right, so the Lord is gonna plead there for his people, man.
I got a quick one.
Go ahead, brother.
It's the book of Zephaniah, chapter 3, verse 8. Therefore wait upon me, saith the Lord, until the day that I rise up to the prey. For my determination is to gather the nations, that I may assemble the kingdoms, to pour upon them my indignation, even all my fierce anger, for all the earth shall be devoured with the fire of my jealousy. Zephaniah 3 and 8. Hey, this place is going to get devoured, man. Fire. And we was talking about the intercontinental ballistic missiles. Hey, the scriptures say the elements going to melt with fervent heat. That means it's going to be so hot.
Yeah.
Like,
It's gonna melt concrete. It's gonna melt metal.
To melt elements?
Yeah.
That means it's zero survival rate.
Yeah.
If it's gonna melt elements, come on, man. Yeah, think about that. You got iron, you got gold.
Water is an element.
So,
Go ahead.
You got cacao.
this is Isaiah chapter 66, verse 15. For behold, the Lord Yahweh will come with fire, and with his chariots, which are the so-called dubbed UFOs, like a whirlwind,
Yep.
to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. All right, so the Lord is coming back, all right, to judge this earth, especially America, with fire, and that is through the concentrated power of the chariots, all right, which is the Lord's vehicles, which is the world enemy called the UFOs, and the intercontinental ballistic nuclear missiles which is gonna hit America. Okay, you gonna say something?
Hey, that's how you know people don't read the Bible. You Christians do not read the Bible. Where in the hell does it say that the Lord's coming with kumbaya and to be happy? It says, my fury. I'm coming with fire.
Come on with a sword.
Sword. You know, how do you get, you know, he's coming to save
They didn't
everybody?
read. Just like when we was in that shit, we didn't read like that.
Because the
Didn't.
Lord clearly said, he clearly said, think not that I am come to bring peace on earth.
It says fear because what did they do to Yahweh Shai when he was walking the earth, bro? Okay, they crucified him. And Yahweh Shai knew that he was going to come back and get that power.
Yep.
You know, when he got crucified, he knew he was going to get that power to come back in this godly form and this concrete power, right? So when the world inwardly calls Jesus, all right, which his true name is Yahweh Shai, he's coming back with that conquering power, man. And
Yep.
everybody's going to feel it through the Spirit when he cracks those clouds.
Yep.
Hebrews 12 says, for the joy that was set before him, he endured the cross, despising the shame,
Come on.
and is now set at the right hand
Right.
of the Father. So, exactly, he knew exactly what he was going to receive if he endured to the end.
Right.
And he received part, and the rest is coming.
Well, he knew what he was doing. You know, like you say, to get, you know, to get the man, but also help his brothers.
Yep.
Right.
You know, bring us back to the Father.
That's the ultimate get back. Yeah, outside, he coming back for smoke. He Deuteronomy, I shall not meet thee as a man. I believe it's Deuteronomy. No man shall nobody redeem you, but Yahweh shall say, hey, I shall not meet thee as a man.
Right.
You know, he's coming with full force. He's coming with the fathership, man. You know, just think about it when it says every eye shall see, every knee shall bow. You know that, bro. That's a different type of force for everybody to bow. Everybody look, hey, that's a whole different type of power, man. And he's coming with that, bro.
I got one more. Verse 16. You're gonna say something else?
Nah, you gotta.
Verse 16. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. All right, so the Lord is coming back to judge many people. All right, Yahweh Shai is coming back for blood, man, and he's gonna destroy you heathens. He's gonna destroy 2/3 of our people, and it's gonna be done through fire.
Yep.
All right, which is what the churches are not telling us. The churches are trying to tell us that we just gotta believe in Jesus and we're gonna be saved. No, the Bible says different, man. The Lord says he's gonna come back with fire.
Yep.
To plead with all flesh, man. To judge, to destroy,
Yep.
to kill.
Yep.
Real quick, it's the Lord. What the scripture said, the Lord on temples made by
Oh man. Yep.
Okay, you know the spirit of the Lord is not within these churches, and they preaching, you know, to these people, our people, smooth things, man. Which and we in times where things are getting rough, man. All right, we in the times of war, man. All right, scripture is a time of thing for everything. All right, real quick.
Ecclesiastes 3. Bro, just think about it, bro. It says the slain.
Slain of the Lord shall be many.
The slain.
So I said,
That should move you.
What?
A lot of
What?
A lot of blood. The blood is gonna be shed
To the horse's bridle?
horse's bridle.
I got it. Ecclesiastes chapter 3, I'm gonna read the first verse. I'm gonna read the first verse and go straight to the point. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1, to everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the earth.
Yep, that's
Under
true.
the heavens, luckily. It says, a time to be born, and a time to die, a time to plant, and a time to pluck up.
Yep.
That's what it's planted. A time to kill, and a time to heal, and a time to break down, and a time to build up.
Yep.
It says a time to weep, and a time to laugh, a time to mourn, and a time to dance, a time to cast away stones, and a time to gather stones together.
Yep.
It says a time to embrace, and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to get, and a time to lose, a time to keep, and a time to cast away, a time to rant, and a time to sue, a time to keep silence, and a time to speak. And it's a time to love, and a time to hate, a time of war, and a time of peace. What prophet, how he had worked it in a... Let me stop right there. A time to love, and a time to hate, and a time of war, and a time of peace, man. And we the times of war right now, man.
That's right.
Okay?
The war have to bring peace.
Exactly, man.
That's a tranquilizer.
We got something. Isaiah 34 is going into the nukes. And want to come near, ye nations to hear and hearken, ye people, that the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations.
Oh.
and his fury is upon all the armies.
Oh,
He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter. The slain also shall be cast. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stench shall come up out of their carcasses, and the mountains shall be melted with their blood, and all the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll, a mushroom cloud, and all the hosts shall fall down as a leaf falleth off from a vine, just as a leaf falls, that's how the loose gonna fall, as a falling fig from the fig tree. For my sword, those intercontinental missiles, shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea. Idumea is the Greek way of saying Esau, Edom.
Yep.
Upon the people of my curse to judgment. The sword of Yahweh is filled with blood. It's made fat with fatness, and with blood of lambs and goats, with the fat of kidneys of rams. For Yahweh have a sacrifice in Bozrah. Bozrah was a place in Edom, and a great slaughter on the land of Idumea. Speaking of, Babylon the Great, this will be the Martyrdom, Bozrah, and Idumea. Because the third part of men is going to be slain here. You have three parts, sons of God, the sons of men, and the sons of the wicked. The third part of men is going to be slain. It's a great sacrifice. Why? Because the only way to cleanse this land is by blood.
Yep.
And by those that blood that shed it. So their blood is going to be shed here.
Yep.
Huh? Go ahead.
This will back you up since we're talking about the nukes. This is Jeremiah 50 and 29. Call together the archers against Babylon. All ye that bend the bow, camp against her round about. Let none thereof escape. Recompense her according to her work, according to all that she had done. Do unto her, for she had proud. For she had been proud against the Most High thy power, the Holy One of Israel.
Proud.
So, hey, that's telling you, they're not. All these nations are gonna fuck Babylon up, man.
Yep.
That's the best way to put it. Not gonna sugarcoat it for you, man.
Nah, it's gonna be an actual bow that's gonna shoot over.
Yeah, not like when they were seeing it back then, they didn't know how to describe it, man. But the Lord put the Spirit upon us, and He created the smith in the waist, man, so we could know what it is, man. That's why He revealed the secrets to us, so we could know.
It's kind of like common sense in a way, but it's common sense through the Spirit.
Yeah.
All right, because you really think about it. All right, how the fuck a bow is gonna shoot from China or from
one end of the earth
Russia?
to the other.
It's impossible.
It's impossible.
You're gonna land right in your backyard.
Hey,
Not too far.
that was it on that?
Go ahead.
Con, we was talking about the nukes. I wanted to go in, how it's going to be. This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 14, verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. That means all our enemies, and also including those 2/3.
Right.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongues shall consume away in their mouth. So your eyes gonna get melted, your tongue's gonna get melted, and your flesh is gonna get melted. And I don't know what movie it is, but I remember when I first came to the truth,
Terminator?
I seen the scene with the lady. It's Terminator with the lady on the gate.
Terminator.
Yeah, that's
The lady on the gate, and she just turned to a skeleton. Not even a skeleton, bro. Everything was gone. All you seen was the dust fading away. And those are the times that we about to come into, man. So it should behoove you to seek the Lord while you can. It should behoove you to do right.
I got a scripture, Revelations 9 and 14, saying the sixth angel had the trumpet.
Yep.
Loose the four angels which are bound in the great river Euphrates. All right. So those angels have the power of what? They loose, So let loose. But that wind.
Right.
Yeah, Revelation 9.
We just waiting till the elect to get sealed.
All
All right, and once the elect gets sealed, the Lord is gonna move things quickly, man. It's go time after that.
We know that they're gonna fight. All right, World War III is gonna be fought in the river Euphrates.
Right.
All right, that's why the Lord is drying it up. And the four angels were loose, which were prepared for an hour and a day and a month and a year to slay the third part of men. We'll be going to the third part of men also is the sons of the wicked.
Yep.
Esau, Edom. And the number of the army of the horsemen were 200,000. I heard the numbers of them. There's 200 million nuclear warheads.
Right. That's what that means. That's not talking about Chinese troops
Nah.
and shit. Because that's what I've been seeing lately on the internet, bro. They breaking down the priestess wrong, bro.
The Lord
but,
is sending straight confusion.
right.
If you ain't got you ain't got the blood. I'm at 9. And then I'm at 7. I'm on 16 now.
9 and 16.
But I started at 15 or 14. 16. I'm 17. And this I had saw the horses in the vision, and them that sat upon having breastplates of fire and ginseng and brimstones, and the heads of horses were as heads of lions, because that's the power of a lion is his mouth.
Yep.
Right.
All right. So the power of the nuke is his mouth, the head. All right.
That's where the dynamite, let's
Come.
call it is.
Come.
Right there.
All right. And it said heads, so nuclear. It had multiple nuclear warheads.
Yep.
And out of their mouth issue fire and smoke and brimstones. By this 3 was the third part of men killed by the fire and by the smoke and by the brimstone which issue out of their mouth. For the power is in their mouth, as you said, in their tails. And their tails were like unto serpents. It had heads. All right, and with them they do hurt. It hurt. You're gonna feel it, and the Lord's gonna keep your spirit, in your body to get all that judgment, man. And that's speaking of that 200 million nuclear warheads, man. That's the horseman. Like the brother said, ain't no fucking Chinese man. Right? Those are the nukes.
Yep.
Which is the second death. That's called the second death in the scripture. The first death was the flood, which was caused by the powerful force of the Lord, which He released into the world, which was the flood, all right, which is by waters. The second death is going to be a fire, man.
You can get Isaiah 9 to prove it. You got something?
What?
This is Isaiah 24. The earth is broken down. The earth is clean, resolved. The earth is moved exceedingly. It was on the crossroad. Luke is on the crossroad, man. The earth shall rule to and fro like a drunkard. It shall be moved like a cottage, and the transgression thereof shall be heavy upon it, and it shall fall and not rise again. So that goes to show you that this kingdom is going to be crushed out, man. And it's never going to rise again, because who's next? Who got next? The kingdom of Yasharala, man.
You ain't gonna be able to heal your wound this time, man. Yup. You got something? You about to hit it soon.
2 Peter chapter 3, verse 7. But the heavens and the earth, which are now by the same word, are kept in store, reserved unto fire, against the day of judgment and perdition of ungodly men. So the Lord has this earth reserved for fire, all right, which is going to come by the ICBMs, all right, and the chariots of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, which come with concentrated fire, right, the laser beams, all right. So the world and 2/3 of our people, especially in America, these are the heathens, all right, the Lord's coming back with fire, man.
I got something real quick, but it's the book of Isaiah, chapter 9, verse 5. For every battle of the warriors with confused noise and garments rolled in blood.
Yeah, what huge noise. Horses galloping. Men screaming. Swords clashing with the shield. All right, then what? Then arrows being shot off.
Right.
You hear men shoot. you know. Then modernized. You got bombs going off.
Come.
Go ahead, brother.
But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
Fuel the fire. It's gonna be with solid. This World War III. The end of all wars is gonna be ended by what? Fire.
That's right.
By those nukes. Those intercontinental ballistic missiles. Where's that saying? If this is fought with nukes, World War IV will be fought with stones.
Right. There was a quote from Albert Einstein, I believe. I don't know what weapons World War III would be fought with, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones.
Right.
Meaning the World War III is going to bring the world back to the Stone Age.
That's the real reset.
Right.
They ain't got any more precepts?
That's all. That's what we see what's going on right now with China, Taiwan, Russia, Ukraine, Israel, and Hamas. Like we starting to see a built-up of war going on right now.
Yep, tension.
Wars,
and rumors of war.
right? That's Matthew 24.
Prophecy.
All right. which is leading to what? World War III. But before that, we know that we still got to get the implementation of the digital all right?
Global financial collapse, which is going to usher in that MOTB, which also is going to usher in World War III. Because whenever there's an economic collapse, war happens. Because war is the most profitable thing. So when a nation is back against the wall, they have no choice but to go to war. America got to go to war. Okay? They don't want to, but the Lord putting the spirit on them to do so.
Right, which is where the ICBM is going to come from.
The Lord is the man of war.
Yep. Right here.
What you think? You good?
Come on.
Somebody else got another close on that?
This is
I got
Exodus 15.
Seaboard holding down. You still got it.
Bring out Seaboard and close that.
This is Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12.
Oh, this is good. I just read that.
It says, "And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem."
That's everybody,
Right.
including Jerusalem.
Even for the 2/3.
Yeah.
The wicked of our people.
Psalm 83 verse plus the 2/3.
Which is the wicked of our people.
It says, once I'm reading it again, Zechariah chapter 14, verse 12, "And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem. Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet, and their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongues shall consume away in their mouth." Okay? And that's how that's going to happen, man. Okay, to them nukes, man. Okay? That nuclear fire is going to consume, your flesh, man.
That's how powerful that fire is going to be. Your eyes going to melt, your tongue's going to melt. You're going to feel that torment, man.
Why you stand on your feet?
While you stand on your fucking feet, man, like that.
It'll make you feel it.
Then it's gonna be a pure heat wave that passes before that physical wind. That's how nuclear explosions operate. That first goes that heat, like it showed you in Judgment Day, Terminator 2.
Spirit, we
That
just
heat
talked about that.
blew her up. Well, the heat melted her, and then the wind came and blew her away.
You got first degree burns, second degree burns, third degree. This
Right.
shit about to be on a million.
You got nuclear degree. Damn.
Nuclear. There's not going to be no break. There's going to be no fence.
Hey,
Exactly.
real quick. Warhead will reach a temperature of roughly, one warhead will reach a temperature of roughly 200 million degrees Fahrenheit.
200 million degrees Fahrenheit. 200 million.
Now imagine it was
200
Through.
oh my
Damn.
In
god.
other words, through.
Overkill.
You messing with atoms.
You don't lock in the
brain is
power
going
on
like-
the side.
You know, like in a calculator, you put too much digits on it, it goes error.
Right.
Shit, it's just going to error. Like, that's why we need salvation.
So you got yours, Kalia? Come on. You close out with yours.
Come on, this is Exodus 15:3. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord is his name.
Yep.
There you go. So the Lord is with war. The Lord is for war.
Yep.
Right.
Why? Because these nations got to pay. The Most
Yep.
High is stirring up these nations to go to war so he can destroy them all at once. And then it's going to be peace on earth for all eternity. The war to end all wars. And that's what we prophesy, and that's what we're getting ready to witness.
That's right.
Okay?
Righteous recompense.
So with that, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory unto
Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem HaKadosh.
double honors to our elders and apostles of GMS, Great Millstone, that rule well and taught us this truth. Salutations to the whole for the elect, Yahweh Shai's elect, scattered abroad, preaching this word in truth and sincerity. Alright, no one in this camp was edifying to you brothers and sisters that watch. Kwam Yasharala!
Kwam Yasharala!
Vagabond!
Vagabond!
Shalom!
Shalom.